Do you have concerns that that's anything that Democrats will be able to use to run against those Republicans?
No, because no, I don't. Because the videos you saw of the town halls were for paid protesters in many of those places. These are Democrats who went to the events early and filled up the seats.
Capital outside of D.C. right now. Deport Elon Musk, as you can see right there. Democrats are all forming themselves right now, and they're banding together because they do not want to hear what Trump has to say tonight at all. And are these hired protesters? Are these fake protesters? I'm not sure. Rumors are going around that Democrats are hiring protesters, and why not believe that when a new leaked video shows they're saying the same thing at the same time? Take a look at this.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard.
They're all cursed at the same time, by the way. They're all saying
Americans can expect Donald Trump to say many things that are false, including perhaps Russian information. What we will not hear from Donald Trump, however, is the truth.
We know that he's going to lie, that he's going to be completely divorced from reality in terms of what he describes.
That State of the Union speech is going to be a farce. I think it's going to be a MAGA pep rally.
We can make sure the American people understand that this man is not keeping the promises that have a real impact in their lives.
Exactly. We always take our cues from them. Ilhan Omar, tonight, President Trump set to address a joint session of Congress, and Democrats are plotting their resistance with plans to disrupt it, I guess. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt joins us right now in studio. Caroline, first off, your first mini State of the Union speech to the joint session of Congress. What's the mindset of the staff and the president?
We're so excited. It's a big day and it's a big night for President Trump. And we know he's going to give a fantastic speech. The theme is the renewal of the American dream. And the renewal of the American dream is underway already. Look at all that President Trump has accomplished in his first month as president. He's going to highlight some of those accomplishments. He's also going to talk about his plans to fix the economic mess that was created and left for him by Joe Biden in his administration. He's going to dive into foreign policy, talk about his intention to end the war in Ukraine, talk about his plan to bring all of the hostages out of Gaza home. And he's also going to make an ask of Congress tonight. We need more border funding to continue with these deportations that have been incredibly successful because of the efforts of this administration, but we need more resources.
Separate from the bills that they're working on in the House and Senate?
Look, the president has been engaged in those negotiations, as you know, with both members of the House and also on the Senate side, too. He's expressed his intention is one big, beautiful bill, but he wants to get the deal done. And you will hear him talk about how Border Patrol and DHS need more funding. We need to deport the tens of millions of illegal criminals who the previous administration led into our country. The administration is doing everything they can, and those deportation efforts are underway. But certainly we need more resources, and we need more men and women who want to join this historic effort.
All right. So also you have recruiting up. We get those numbers in December and January. That's got to be encouraging. But tonight at the speech itself, there's going to be some special guests, some of which you can reveal.
Yeah.
Looks like the First Lady will have a big roster, including Stephanie Diller.
Yes.
And that is one of the themes. People, law enforcement whose spouses lost their lives in the line of duty.
Yeah, the First Lady will be in attendance tonight, and the guest list that she put together and President Trump put together is phenomenal. There will be everyday American heroes in attendance. Stephanie Diller, whom you mentioned, who lost her husband in the line of duty at the hands of an illegal immigrant. You have Mark Fogel, who, of course, because of President Trump's Peace Through Strength efforts, were returned from Russian captivity. Corey Comparator, who lost his life protecting his family in Butler, Pennsylvania. You'll also have an auto worker. You'll have a steel worker.
That is so sad that Democrats right now are going to try to disrupt it with props. Apparently, they're going to be standing and flags are going to be flying all over the place. They're going to be booing. They're going to be walking out. They're going to be trying to sabotage this, maybe even while Melania Trump is speaking. That is very, very sad reporting right now. So expect the unexpected, ladies and gentlemen. Democrats are all over the place with this stuff right now.
Worker, and you will see exceptional Americans with great stories. President Trump will be telling their stories.
Right. I know you mentioned Elon Musk will be there.
Yes.
Staff advisors will be there. The secretaries will be there.
They're not going to want to see Elon Musk. Oh, boy. Elon Musk is going to be there.
Also mentioned there's special guests. And you gave me the idea that perhaps you might weaken and tell me who the surprise guests are. Have you decided if you're going to tell me?
I have decided I am not going to tell you. I will let President Trump tell the country later. But there are going to be some very special guests that the president will reveal in his speech. And I also want to mention there will be the mothers of Jocelyn Nungare and Laken Riley, who will be in attendance tonight, who, of course, lost their daughters at the hands of illegal migrant immigrants. And that's what part of the reason President Trump is working so hard on these deportations, and why Congress and Democrats need to get on board with this effort, because the vast majority of Americans are supportive of it.
The border's almost virtually shut down. No one expected this type of success, even better than the first time. So now, yesterday, the president announced a pause in Ukraine aid. Could a call from President Zelensky today change that?
Well, that's up to President Trump to decide. What I do know is that President Trump wants to make a deal. And unfortunately, it has appeared thus far that President Zelensky is unwilling to talk about a real peace agreement. And in order to negotiate peace, you've got to bring both sides to the table. And in any good deal in business, in politics, usually both sides leave a little bit unhappy. And I think President Zelensky, unfortunately, is failing to realize that at this moment in time. But look, the president is a deal maker, and that's what he wants to do. He wants this war to end. He wants to stop the killing. He wants to see a ceasefire. And he had an economic agreement on the table on a silver platter for President Zelensky to sign at the White House last Friday, which wouldn't have just been an economic agreement. It would have been a lifeline for President Zelensky and his country. If you have, American companies and American miners exploring for those rare earth minerals in Ukraine, that serves as an incredible deterrent to Putin and to Russia. And unfortunately, that deal wasn't signed because President Zelensky did not come into the Oval Office with the right mindset.
But he has said he would sign it now.
Well, we'll have to see.
Okay. Carolyn, I don't know when you rest, because I saw you last night and then I'm watching you today, but you look wide awake and you're ready to go. Are you liking the job?
I love the.
Shout out to Caroline Levitt for dropping some bombs there real quick. As right now, you guys can see there are some Democrats out there screaming for the deportation. This is outside of the Capitol, outside of D.C. right now. Deport Elon Musk, as you can see right there. Democrats are all forming themselves right now, and they're banding together because they do not want to hear what Trump has to say tonight at all. And are these hired protesters? Are these fake protesters? I'm not sure. Rumors are going around that Democrats are hiring protesters, and why not believe that when a new leaked video shows the same thing?
That's what you just heard.
They're saying the same thing at the same time. Take a look at this.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard.
They're all cursed at the same time, by the way. They're all saying the same thing. As you can see, Chuck Schumer, Booker, as you can see, Elizabeth Warren there. As you can see, Kane. All these senators are literally all saying the same thing at the same time right now.
Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down, they're up. Inflation is getting worse. Prices of groceries, gas, eggs, of essentials. It's not getting better, it's getting worse. Meanwhile, Donald Trump.
What is this? Where is this coming from? Who have they hired where they're just saying the same thing at the same time, ladies and gentlemen? It's just an embarrassing video, a huge leaked video here. Really put it all together. I'm glad this is all coming together because it really does update the American people that these people are rehearsing. By the way, here is another uncool popular person. Uncool popular. He's popular for being uncool. Hakeem Jeffries basically, there was a leaked articles coming out, and Elon Musk basically leaked out from Doge that Democrats are hiring fake protesters to go into these places and protest. And apparently he's panicking and made this video that is literally making Americans laugh at him. Take a listen.
Just got back to the Capitol. Another day, another lie from these people who are out of control. I'm told that Donald Trump, Mike Johnson, and the extreme MAGA Republicans are claiming that Democrats are sending paid protesters into their town hall meetings. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? We don't need to send paid protesters into your town hall meetings. The American people are with us all across the country. People are rising up to push back. against the assault on the economy, the assault on hardworking families, the assault on our democracy, and the assault on Medicaid. We don't need paid protesters, bro. The American people are with us.
Hey, bro. Yeah, he's constantly using bro. He's trying to be cool. It's a really uncool cat. And again, this is what Democrats have been caught doing. I'm looking at these people here, and it really does make me really ask the question, are they being hired to go protest? Because Americans really don't have time to protest. A lot of Americans are working. A lot of Americans are really just checked out. They don't want to support Democrats and their agenda. And so it's pretty crazy that they're planning to sabotage Trump's address, but also being caught, trying to manufacture this support from the American people to disrupt Donald J. Trump, trying to sabotage Trump. But it's really just them. And that video really was disturbing, in my opinion, where they're all cursing at the same time. They're all saying the same thing about eggs prices. And by the way, the Dow, crypto, and the stock market is booming right now as I'm recording this video. I really wonder what that's about. I'm going to do some research on that. I know yesterday Democrats made it a point that, oh my God, because of tariffs, it looks like the stock market is booming now. And it will boom eventually as more uncertainty. When the uncertainty hits the market, things seem to go down. That's where Democrats make their points. Like, oh, look, Donald Trump is crashing the market. No, the markets are going down because people are uncertain of the future. But now that they're more certain, people will start to things will start to rise again. That's another point for another video. But you guys get where I'm going with this. Make sure to smash the like button. Let me know how you guys feel about Democrats being caught manufacturing videos, hiring fake protesters, and they're caught trying to disrupt Donald Trump's address tonight. These people are crazy, out of line, but welcome to the Democratic Party 2025. See you guys on the next one.